Deputies, what's going on? Welcome to another LA Noire live stream. Hope everyone's doing great. We're going to be finishing up the LA Noire campaign. I think we're pretty close to being done here. Just maybe a mission or two left. And also, since I had to cancel the stream last night, I figured we could make one up by doing it today when I had some time. But LA Noire has been a great game. I love the remastered version. It's been a lot of fun. And can't wait to actually finish it. Oh, Peter, getting that new motherboard. Awesome, awesome. Let's put the chat up here so I can see it a little better. And then we'll go ahead and get started. What motherboard did you end up going with? All right, that should be better. All right, let's go ahead resume it. Yeah, the streams have been kind of late. I don't know how much longer I feel like I can do the schedule out. It's just hard to keep to the schedule, especially when you're doing like a week ahead of time. So it might turn into more like when I can stream. Let me know if the volume's okay. I made a lot of changes to my OBS.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Hey, Pro Gaming, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub too when we were counting down.
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect.
What a
If you don't
what a
mind,
heartwarming
I'd
scene.
like to rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
Why does he call her princess is what I want to know. I mean, obviously there's a love connection there, but...
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
Do you think I fell down the stairs?
No, that was the case. Wait, who are we playing as now? This is Kelso? Yep, there's Kelso. We're out of the hospital. Peter getting a gigabyte motherboard with an i7 8700K. Woo! Dang. You really did go top of the line there. What do you think of Dark Shield? I think it's fun. The only thing that I have an issue with really is the profanity. It's nothing I really can control. Just if I ever publish a video, I gotta sit through the whole thing and
Thanks for the patch-up,
take
Princess.
out all the cuss words.
Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
But yeah, other than that, been having fun. All right, so let's see, what are we doing today? A polite invitation. So we are going to be headed to Curtis Benson's apartment, okay? And Curtis is the guy running for DA. No, he's the vice president of California Fire and Life. All right. Yeah, like, I understand, like, a cuss word here and there, like, that's completely fine. No issue, but it's like every other word, it gets a little annoying. Gets a little over the top, but no, it is what it is. This is a very interesting hospital. What in the world? What is... This is a fire extinguisher? For fire, yeah. Alright, where's the car? Alright, we'll head over to that location. I don't think we're going to get call out since we're not a cop. Can be on doing retro week. I'll be on probably like Wednesday or something. The goal is to do one RP stream a week. So if it's going to be the whole week, I should be on. Yeah, I don't know why AutoMod picked that up. That is kind of bizarre. We'll just have it skip to the destination. No point in driving, really. Yeah, it is quite an old school fire extinguisher. You're right. Yeah, I don't have any control about applications or who gets in, so the rules are the rules. This is home. No way, this looks like office building. Apartments, okay. Apartment building.
Remember me?
Jack. It's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack.
Oh.
There's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to
What
get
is this
me
man
killed, and
wearing?
You still manage to be polite about it.
Jack. How could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up, or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options.
Pistol whip.
Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
What's up, Trent? It's like so short. I'm like, is he naked under there? Alright, we'll do our little investigating. What's he like to drink? California.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Alright, calm down. I'm not talking to you right now. You wanna get pistol whipped again? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, hello. Hello.
How old are you, princess?
16?
Oh, he calls every
Mister?
girl.
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
Oh my gosh.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
What the heck?
That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
This guy's disgusting.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't
Just shoot
told
him.
you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed. You're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed. You're leaving.
Taking advantage.
She will only come back.
Man, I'd be angry too. I don't know, like, you know, people in law enforcement when they come across this. I don't know how they keep their cool. I'd be fuming. I'd do something I would regret probably. Disgusting. Yep. Looks like we took that new job.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
All right, just sit there. I don't need your commentary. It's got a comment about every time I walk somewhere. What's this letter? Los Angeles, California. California Fire and Life
I knew
Company.
You were in bed with a lesion, Curtis. Now I know why.
Let's see. California Life and Fire Company in consideration of the premium of $11.05 to be paid
Jack,
per
you've
year.
made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Looks like some insurance fraud. They're working together, the builder of Illusion. We got another person in here. Okay, that's the door. It's in the kitchen.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Was he giving her alcohol? Come on, man. What the heck? Look at the lipstick. Disgusting. $221,000 in the 40s. That is a ton
Jack,
of money.
You've made a terrible mistake.
You're right.
Get
That
out
is
while you
that is
can.
so much money. Well, look at his apartment, man. This thing is furnished to the T. All right, I'm missing something here. It's right here. Oh, got another.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
So they have shares, Suburban Redevelopment Fund, 2,000 shares.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Curtis Robert Benson. Let's interrogate him. See what additional information we're going to find out.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
Yeah, it is a little restrictive, Peter, in terms of the rooms you can go into. Motive for fraud.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company.
Probably makes
Why
a lot of
take
money.
the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
Simple business transaction. Yeah, right. It's got to be a lie. You can see him licking his lips, kind of fidgety. What do you guys think? I'm going to use some intuition here. I just want to remove at least one. So we could either accuse him or good cop. We know he's lying. So I would say accuse, but what evidence? Accuse.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
Okay. The share certificate. Okay, it's in his name. Perfect.
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They
Oh,
passed
he's
me over
upset.
for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place
He's
will
kinda
be the
right.
city of the 20th century. And I'm going to get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Dang. So he was ticked off that, hold on, I gotta answer this text. But he was ticked off that they sent him to Los Angeles versus San Francisco. The wife and I, we've got a we've got a hot date to home improvement store. We gotta look at new stoves. The one we have now is smoking. Okay. Next question.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
By burning them all down? Doesn't seem like good business. I mean, what do you guys think? Definitely lying there. We'll use more intuition. Since we're near the end of the game, might as well use these. Okay, so he's either lying or we've got evidence. Yeah, let's do the insurance agreement. We'll do accuse and insurance agreement.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses,
Yep.
and you're carrying the
Yep.
insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
We got the agreement right here. You left it conveniently on the
Rancho
table.
Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
All right. Settlement.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash, the brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover, and you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Wow. Wow. So we know that they're literally taking the wood from movie sets to use it to build for houses to keep their costs down, and then they're pretty much burning them to get insurance money. So we could do the inferior lumber to accuse. Let's see here. Yep, we're going to accuse.
You smug son of a bitch. You're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses.
Oh, that's not an option. What do you guys think? We can back out of it and just say he's lying. The only other one is the redevelopment fund, which I'm not sure proves anything. We could try that one. Smoking hot stove, yeah. Yeah. That's the one. What do you guys think? Back out? Just go for the lie? I don't know that we got proof.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
He is a good liar. Shake the tree. All right. We'll go ahead, back up.
Give me what I need or I'll beat it out of you.
It's all there in the case file, if you know what to look for.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe
I'll
I can't
beat
work
it
it
out
out,
of you.
but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Yeah, keep threatening
Your
me.
California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
Fine gentlemen playing in ballrooms across America.
All right, we're going to go to the corporate offices. I don't work here anymore. Sweet. Dallas, Texas rent is cheap. Yeah, rent's pretty cheap here in South Carolina. There are not too many places where it's ridiculous. This is the time before cell phones, so information is a little slow to travel. Before the internet. What do you say? First story? I think I'm one of these. Yep. I even have a little office on the side. Nice. So he's making $150 a month.
So, Curtis, what is it you
That's
don't
what,
want me to
$1,800 a
see?
year. Well, Curtis gave us a clue that it's right here in the case.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right.
There's got to be more in these files.
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
So they're being insured a lot more than the actual value.
LAPD here to see you.
Oh, there's Phelps. What's up, buddy?
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more.
They're war
This is
buddies.
your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempted one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it.
Man,
Nobody
such a good
deserves
game.
medal.
It really is a good
It's
game.
just
I
the
recommend
ridiculous
everyone play it.
situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it.
Do it. Do it.
The Hall of Records is the place to start.
Are we taking it back over for Phelps? Yeah, I think this is Rockstar's like best story they actually put in a game. But you can tell a lot of care went into making this game. And when I say that, it's not perfect by any means, but I think the story is really good. The way they captured like the motion actors during the acting, and you know, all the environments you can interact with and stuff, make it a lot of fun. Especially if you like, you know, detective type games.
Hello there.
You need some help there, sir?
The Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
What's up, Philip? Yeah, I had to make up a stream since yesterday. We had to cancel the night stream, so had some time this afternoon. Figured we'd get in one. Try to finish this game up. So we're at the Hall of Records.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Just setting up a new phone. Oh, what phone did you get? All right, so here's the company. So no. Looking at any of these. Here we go, right there. Here are the directors. There's Leland. Fletcher. I don't know if we met him. Oh, shareholders. There's Curtis. And Curtis is a director, too. There's a doctor. The corrupt doctor. Okay, what am I supposed to tap on? I'm going through each line item. Yeah, I actually, I never got invested into the GTA 5 campaign, so I never completely played through that campaign. But I heard it wasn't that great. It wasn't a good story. What am I looking for? So that... Maybe if we see any consistencies name-wise on other companies. Maybe there's like a shell company. Hey, what's up, Tony? Nukari, good to see you too, man. Alright, so we found the company in the ledger and we've got a list of the shareholders and stuff. I'm just going through the other companies in this. Yeah, we clicked all these. Looks like everyone who's a director is also a shareholder, which, I mean, seems to be somewhat common. Oh, Courtney. Is that the doctor? Oh, Corza said it too. Oh no.
Courtney,
I thought I clicked that.
for God's sake.
But isn't
What's
he
got to do with this?
Is that a wartime friend too?
I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you have the
He was a
address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult.
Okay. Yeah,
Come
that's
with me.
what I thought. He was in the unit. Okay. Awesome.
I believe that is in the Wilshire area. Here.
34 degrees,
Oh, this is cool.
4 minutes,
29 seconds.
29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
I love all these little interactive things you can do in the game. Just adds to the immersion. That's it.
The lot number's 1876988.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
Oh my gosh.
How do I do that?
Over here, use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
Jeez. Who came up with this?
76988 divided by
90,000, yes.
Okay, divided by 90.
$1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
Okay, how do I compute this? There you go. 20.
20.
Nice and even, even 20.
0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle, and you are in business.
You do this every day?
So we had 21. What's the 21st letter of the alphabet? Yeah, I was about to hit the C button for querying it. Yeah, man. Screw. I didn't even know you could hit that over. That's what you get, man. You, okay. Guys coming in clutch.
Let's see what the site is worth to them.
Okay, what was that number?
1876988.
Okay, there you go. Valuation 350.
The book value is 350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is 3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Pay off people. Oh, hello. Shootout in the Hall of Records.
For the caddy, the extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
Okay. Can't argue with that logic. You dead. Somebody coming around.
He's there, right there! Kill him!
Throw out the guns!
Come around that corner.
Weapons on the ground, now!
What was that?
Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find you.
Trying to get the jump on him.
You want me? You got me.
I don't like all this space to my left. I can't really see who's over there. Oh, he's right there.
You don't get
This one gets your name on it.
You dead. Oh.
Third time lucky, boys.
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Where'd you go?
How long do you think you can hold out?
Let's see if I can't put one right between your eyes.
Christ. Just missed.
Got him. That was quite the shootout. What happened to the clerk? Did he make it?
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the
Yeah,
way
that's
down.
Courtney.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Him and the doctor are good friends.
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it.
Sponsored
Fontaine
by
and the
Coke, I
rest.
wish.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial, something that's going to help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Say it isn't so. Harlan's
It's the
a
truth.
doctor, a good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
It's even worse because they're doing it under the veil of something good. Building houses for the GI and then all this corruption and stuff. Is this the what's her name apartment? No. Man, we got a big old target on our back now.
Jack Kelso.
Who's asking?
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering
Leland.
if you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you.
Hey, appreciate that,
Send some
Pyramid.
more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea.
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy
No,
man,
he's trying to
Mr.
buy us
Kelso.
off.
Better than
Not gonna happen.
$220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
Put it in the clip.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Get ready. Oh gosh. Yep, this sounds like a trap, but If we're gonna go to our death, might as well get in a convertible. All right, let's do it. Try to get there as fast as we can again. Top speed of 50. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, that's a good point. He's tried to kill us in the past, and then now he's trying to buy us off, but not a good person to trust. I agree with that. And I think Jack shares the same opinion as we do. So he's getting his weapons ready. Maybe he thinks he can, I don't know, kill Leland. I don't know what his intentions are. Oh, come on. Don't pull me over. Thank you. Now Leland, he's the head of, I believe it's Elysian Fields. He's the one in charge of building all these houses that are then being destroyed for insurance money. Is it the blue house? Boys are waiting on us.
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Our military friends. It's like, do I go in guns blazing or do I try to sneak in? And we're caught. What is this thing? Man, they're good. They're good. Can't jump over that.
I got you now, motherfucker!
Oh, we got a weapon?
Someone put some fire on that guy!
Yes, this is a gun I love. This is super powerful.
I'm out of here. 2 of them on your right.
Beautiful resonance.
They're in open ground, Jack. Chew them up. Your move, mister.
It's got a lot of recoil. Come on.
You now, motherfucker.
Pop up.
Somebody.
Keep on going, Jack.
Your move, mister. Come get me.
I see why Phelps didn't want to get involved. He knew it was going to probably come down to this. He didn't want to get the I guess since he's a cop, he didn't want to get his hands too dirty.
Come get me. Somebody put some fire on that guy.
Trying to go around from the side. Put him off guard. Oh, now I'm open.
Bet it does.
Come on.
Reloading.
Weapons on the ground now!
They're in open ground, Jack. Shoot 'em up.
Who's shooting me?
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Where did he come from?
Keep your head down!
Good kill. Nailed that son of a bitch.
Here comes the army for real. Found my shotgun, man. Make quick work of these guys.
Stay down, damn it!
He's just blind firing.
Somebody put some fire on that guy. I got you now, motherfucker.
Somebody's got a shotgun.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Shoot him in the butt. About out of ammo here.
Give it up, chump. I know you're there. Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find
Running low.
So we can find another gun.
Throw out the guns!
real clever.
Nothing.
Good kill. Nailed that son of a bitch. Son of a bitch shot me.
Running gun, running gun.
How about some more, asshole?
Surprised the hedges like give us this much cover.
On your right.
Can't shoot through the hedges.
All right, men, hold the perimeter.
Why do I feel like one of these
I got
guys is
personal
gonna die?
business with Mr. Leland Monroe.
Alright, let's get in the house. Is there another gun over here? Yep. What we got? The shotgun, yes.
You're so
Oh, this is not a shotgun. I thought this was a shotgun. That's an awkward way to die. There we go. Now we got a shotgun. That just goes back outside. All right.
There he is! Blast him! Keep on going, Jack.
Oh, I switched to the handgun. Oh!
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
Oh! That's what you get for shooting me.
I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women. Monroe! Where are you, damn it?
It's probably gone. It's probably not even here.
Weapons on the ground, now!
There goes the hat.
Damn it!
Alright. Moving in, moving in. Stay down.
God damn!
That's it. Out of ammo.
The aiming of this game is so hard. Yeah, unfortunately I don't know my guns enough. Somebody had a shotgun? Yes. The bathroom. What if we found him on the toilet? Oh, he is here.
Jack Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Oh, you crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
Groin
You
stop.
sadistic bastard.
Groin stomp.
What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Yeah, you stay there, don't go. What were you reaching for? What you keeping here? Money?
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe. That's a hell of a payroll.
Dink. Oh, there's Roy. Roy's on the payroll. Isn't Roy Vice? $450. How does he have police files? Criminal intelligence report on Dr. Harlan implicated in the supply and distribution of narcotics in the greater LA County area. In his capacity as a clinical psychiatrist, he has dispensed large quantities of contraband morphine to drug dealers and users under the pretext of prescribing treatment to his patients. Between July and September 1947, 22 suspects arrested for narcotic possession claimed that the drugs were medications given to them to alleviate the symptoms of various psychiatric illnesses. Several showed paperwork to this effect. The pattern was noticed by arresting officers, however, and no further action taken, since each charge amounted to no more than a misdemeanor. And the suspects were processed across 4 separate divisions. On September 7th, 47, after a lengthy interrogation, suspect Reginald Barclay offered the name of an associate he only knew as Doc Fontaine. Barclay stated that Fontaine was the selling party in a deal he brokered with Willie Baines Foster, yet to be apprehended. Foster is known to LAPD Administration Vice as a high-ranking courier for Mayor Harris Cohen.
Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
Oh yeah, there's Roy. There's his signature. On August 29th, again on September 6th, and then again on September 12th, Dr. Fontaine visited a man's haberdashery on Sunset Boulevard, a haberdashery known to be owned and operated by Meyer Harris Cohen. On all three occasions, Dr. Fontaine was inside for more than an hour. 2 days after his final visit, on September 14th, a shipment of morphine with a street value of $4,000 was moved from a house in Brentwood to an east downtown warehouse, whereupon it disappeared. His opinion of this officer that Dr. Harlan is a significant figure in the supply and distribution of narcotics in Los Angeles with close ties to organized crime. I recommend they be kept under close surveillance until such a time as a comprehensive legal brief can be assembled. There's Roy, Vice Squad. So he was holding that over the doctor to get him to participate further. Interesting. See what else we can find. Oh, Sawyer's name. The people he's trying to kill?
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the lengths these sons of bitches would go to.
Newspaper. Oh, they're all friends.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
Let's look at the story.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down, please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor.
He didn't even know.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped.
Yeah, right.
Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says...
Well, I feel like Courtney's gonna get killed.
Named Monroe. He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
Run, Courtney, run.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hoped that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney. All of your troubles are finally over.
Is he overdosing him?
Let them go. Let them drift away.
Oh my gosh.
It can't be stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy!
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead?
What happened to Elsa?
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name! He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor. Killjoy, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
Dang, Kelso is so cool. He just walked out. So now apparently somebody has Elsa.
Any news from Jack? There's a statewide APB out on.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon, and we have to be on the other side ready to help him.
Christ, what was that?
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head
That
for the
was
cloud.
huge explosion.
KGPL can give us the details on the way.
Still one more stream. Oh, what the heck? Dang, these cars getting out of there.
All units, car 88K reports an explosion downtown. Repeating, 88K is reporting.
Everybody's running. All the police are going towards the scene. Absolutely fireproof. I guess it is. The building's still... Oh, people are looting? Wow.
We have looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
You don't shoot at cops, you little prick. Get that bastard, Cole. Now ain't the time to be looking for a profit, asshole.
You don't shoot at cops.
You sorry son of a bitch.
Think you're gonna get away? Here, what? Looks like the Elgato is like glitching up a little bit.
The commander will want us at the scene. Jesus. I'd never seen nothing like this.
I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ. Poor people.
We gotta find out what went down.
That should be better. I know, it really is like a bomb went off. Look at the destruction. Oh my god. What was that?
What in God's name happened here?
Wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. I mean, look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor is going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go on?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion, but I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with anything.
Of course, arson is the perfect department for this.
Upside down.
Then it's time for us to do our jobs.
Electroplating. We can find any clues.
That's it, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapped.
Well, good. Thank you very much, son. I think it went okay.
Couple of pickups, sir.
I mean, those bodies are charred.
Nobody's ever done this before. We'll get better with practice.
That maybe goes for me too, son. Should have played it a little more.
Vaporized.
What do you think?
Oh, brother.
No, Mr. Mayor. You came across as, very resolute.
Man, in real life, actually trying to find evidence in a scene like this, it must be pretty crazy. Is that a body? Oh my gosh. Excuse me, sir. Or not. Thing over here.
This is a busy street, okay?
A shoe.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Sweet heavens above.
When you just see a random shoe at a crime scene, you know it's pretty bad.
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
I thought Forvix was a tough break.
Any idea what this is?
Is this the shell?
Very large egg cup?
Looks to me like some kind of machine component.
Oh.
An airplane part, maybe.
That was like the shell of a bomb. Another shoe.
Junk.
So you get an achievement just for finding that one shoe.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad. I looked that up.
Bell! Looks like all that's left. We can try the laundry tag.
Trace address for laundry and a laundry tag. Okay. Heard somebody calling for the detective. What we got?
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
You a spy? What is this?
Oh, only OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle. Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption. What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. I used them in OCS.
Okay.
These first letters are the cipher key. The rest of the message should align itself.
H equals K. Maybe it's the other way around. Yeah, that's what I got. How does that? So if H equals K, so then we just spin the outside, so K would be... Okay, somebody write this down. Well, they're numbers too. K would be N. NV? NV doesn't even make sense. I don't know what the numbers mean. Spin the middle one? Well, if you spin the middle, it changes the H equals K. See how we have that lined up? Needs to stay lined up. So NV B and VE and VER and VER. Oh yeah, they're the letters. Okay, I see them. J. So I was doing it right. L. KQ. XSB. Vermont. North Vermont. Oh, okay. It's an address. Avenue.
It's an address. 133 North Vermont Avenue.
Awesome.
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
A Japanese name. Is that it? Yeah, let's sit in here. Good work, good work. Okay, so now we need to call, get some information here. All right, I gotta take Mayberry out real quick. She's ready for dinner, so we will be right back in 2 seconds.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving. What are we waiting for? Cole, we got things to do.
All right, we're back. We're back. My dog likes to eat very early. It's only 3:50.
Find anything?
Who are you?
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it? 32 years of work up in smoke.
I mean, he's not even concerned about the dead people.
Can you tell us what happened here?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
And what exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
Is that the truth? He's keeping pretty steady eye contact. Your dog has to eat at 3, yeah. Maybe she'll just like keep circling me and like keep whining at me. She gets restless. Alright, we'll use some intuition here. Tony says bad cop, okay.
A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process could be worth millions.
Millions back then would be even more. Too calm for having your building blown up, yeah.
Who is Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Okay. That seems like... Oh, now I hear it barking. That seems like a... Well, we have some evidence. Spy camera. We'll do accuse.
Akamoto was involved in industrial espionage. Was she working for you or for a foreign government?
That's a ridiculous assertion. How can you possibly say she was a spy?
Okay, well, we found evidence.
How many of your other employees carry spy cameras in their handbags?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, she was selling me out.
Jacques is 409
She wasn't
Paul.
a foreign spy. Who could she have been working for?
Cool.
Could be other plating companies. But the big customers for the process are the aircraft manufacturers. Lockheed, Boeing, Hughes, North American.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
Legitimate research. Tuition. Let's remove a couple answers. Bad cop or good cop? Not making eye contact. Bad cop.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do. You were prepared to take that risk.
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks! God knows how many people are dead.
He doesn't. He just cares about the profits.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Nicholson.
We're
Can you
playing on
send us Dr.
Xbox One.
McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files.
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
They're likely to be Dr. McClellan. The majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
Oh, we just happened to found her. All right, gotta let her in now.
Wake up, Cole.
Jacques. Good girl. We still need to call into the station. Thank you, Pro Gaming.
What do you need?
That's a great way to
LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags.
talk to people.
Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Wants nothing to do with us.
J2620, Cole.
J2620. Weldon, welcome to the Deputy family. Enjoy your chat badge and your emote. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime. If you got your Deputy stars, put them up. So Weldon, you are Deegan. Okay. 2620. What was it? 2620. 2620. Oscar.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory. Does he have an address?
No. Dead end. Thank you for all your help, sir.
Kind of little attitude.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Weldon's okay. Gotcha.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
You need the address for that guy.
I need an
Oscar.
address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thank you.
So no address. Interesting. All right, so we can stream about 10 more minutes, and we'll probably have to wrap it up. So the only other place we can go to now is the deciphered address. Yep. I mean, that's a fake name.
You can drive.
Oh, there's Tomoko.
Well, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Number 1. Oh, I'm guessing this is it. Yep. And a body.
Somebody turned the place over. Better one. Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I'd like to think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel. One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
Damn, brutal.
On Jeans Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That's funny. As a kid, all I wanted was some food on the table.
Could be a class ring.
Okay. We got here. Tie pin.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
Looks like he got dragged.
I doubt it.
Whole place, it looks like they were looking for something, man. Oh, we found the other
Looks
one.
like we have a match.
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto. What is it?
Design plans?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Broad must have amazing eyesight.
Skeletons in the icebox.
Biggs, edge 525. I'll need a couple of black and whites at 133 North Vermont Avenue, Wilshire. We'll need an ambulance in the corner.
What's up,
Probably a
3
team from
flashes?
technical services as well.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247. Messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
Ray.
It's ringing now.
Jacques.
We're on our way in.
Tier 1 subscription. Welcome.
I got a message from Lindbergh
Oh man, he's
Field.
loud.
An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it.
It's a prop plane. Well, welcome to the Deputy family. Put up those Deputy stars if you got them. Appreciate it, man. Let's see. What is this video? Jacques. Is that how it's... Why does that video have... Why does that video have 9 upvotes, 11 downvotes?
What are we waiting for?
Jacques. That is how it's pronounced? Oh, okay. Jacques. Well, thank you, Jacques. Jacques sounds cooler, though. The French names. Okay. Let's get in the car here. Use aircraft.
You know the way. You can drive.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with the whole Philip situation, we were calling him, what was it? Philippe or something? Like forever, months, until he finally corrected us and told us it was Philip. We were calling him Philippe that whole time.
This is a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business?
Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Afraid so, mates. Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. I found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me. It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
That's a cool car, yes.
And what's his connection to Howard Hughes?
Vernon Mapes used to work Advice. Word is he runs fuck pads for Hughes' starlets.
A pimp. Earl and Mapes would seem.
Mapes was the role model for creep.
I think it's cool. jump into that car. It's mine now. See ya. The Tucker torpedo.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Hey, I don't bite. Come on.
Good day, miss. Can that thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so.
That's a big old plane.
Isn't she?
So, this is the Spruce Goose.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
Do you mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
Yeah, I'm not good with
No more than
the
anyone
cars.
Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants. Thought it was Pearl all over again.
Oh, he seems like he's lying big time. Bad cop.
But you had no personal contact with any of the employees. And you have no idea what caused the explosion.
I'm in security. I handle Mr. Hughes' personal interests, if you get my meaning. I'm not directly involved in manufacturing.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
That's got to be a lie, too. Bad cop.
You don't happen to wear an LAPD tie pin, do you, Mapes?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
Yeah, I know Phelps knows Japanese stuff because he was over in Japan during the war, so he knows a little bit. It's got to be a lie too. I've completely missed that line though. Okay, what does accused get me?
We know that you were sending parts to Nicholson for testing. Question is whether you were going through Nicholson or cutting your own deal with McClellan.
Interesting theory, kid. How you gonna prove any of that?
The prop spinner?
We found a prop spinner in the wreckage. We believe it belongs to this aircraft.
We sent them some aluminum parts to test. Howard and the Boffins were interested in this guy McClellan's theories. McClellan was cutting out Nicholson. That's not our problem.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
You want to take a look inside her? Can't hurt.
It's a big old plane. All right, guys. Well, we're going to have to end it for here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me during this impromptu stream. Next week, I'm not sure what the schedule will be. I'm not sure if I'm going to release schedules anymore. I don't know. It depends. It's hard to allocate ahead of time for the rest of the week. But definitely stay tuned for Twitter and, to be up to date on that stuff. But we have to thank new subs, donators.
We got things to do.
All right. We had Justin9989, a moderator. He had the 4-month resub. Pro Gaming Lizard subscribed using Twitch Prime. We had Weldon TM coming with a tier 1, and Jacques with or Jacques P, I guess, with another tier 1 subscription. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and we will catch you on the next live stream. See you next time.